guys know what that fanfare means. It's time for another Let's Play, baby! I love this opening. It's so overblown. And this is actually one of the very first times I've been able to see it play out so smoothly because, you know, we played this game on like a 486 on one of the early Pentium's computers. So it was juddery and a lot of computers couldn't even run it. So anyway, let's get back to work. I'll do a quick recap while the intro's going on or something. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it right now. Okay, so what happened in the last game, okay? So we were in Shapier. We rescued everything. Actually, it's going to go over a nice little recap with you. So I'm not even going to waste my fucking time. So let's play the game. And now it should give us the option to import our character. Yes! Best part about the Quest for Glory series is that you can import your character from 1 all the way till the end. Now, this is back when we had to use like floppy disks and shit. But I'm a bit of a, you know, computer savvy, so I know exactly where to put him. There he is. There's Sneakyfeet. So I brought him from first game to second game. Now we're going into the third game. You know what that reminds me of? You guys remember that, what was it? Who was in that? Russell Crowe. It was in like, was it Virtuosity or something? Where there was like this evil villain type dude who was stuck in VR and he would be transported on this little disc. That is Sneakyfeet. He exists only in the virtual world and now he's alive again. Welcome to Tarna. Oh, we are going to do so much thieving. It's going to be great. I don't even think that Quest for Glory 3 has that much thieving to do. Really, I can't. I hope we're not really wasting our time. But fortunately, since the input system from Quest for Glory 2 to 3 was so broken, it basically tells you right up front. It's like, you know what? If we fucked up, go ahead and pick something else. You know, whatever. So 9 times out of 10, anyone playing this will go ahead and pick the Paladin. Because it's really hard to become a paladin in Quest for Glory 2. You gotta be a fighter, you gotta be all virtuous and honorable and shit like that. It's tough. I don't think I've ever actually pulled it off. Anyway, we're not gonna do a paladin. As much fun as it is, I always play through the game as a paladin and makes the game so much more easy and so much more entertaining and fun because you get all these special powers, but we're not going to do that because Sneakyfeet uses his sneaky feet, and to do so, you have to be a thief. Alright, now, all of our stats, I believe, carried over very accurately from the first one, where we actually got to use the Genie of the Lamp to bust up our communication and our luck stats and stuff like that, because those are the hardest ones to grind up. So here we get the same thing. We got another 50 points to fiddle around with, which we can put into stealth and dodge and blah, 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 but you can grind up that stuff fairly easily, and since Quest for Glory 3 is a lot more structured, I suppose, than Quest for Glory 2, we should have a little bit more time to get some grinding done, which I'll do off screen, yeah, or maybe we'll do some streaming or something while we do it. So let's go ahead and bust up the stuff that's impossible to grind. Like, let's put some points into luck. There we go. Can't use the mouse wheel, gotta click for every point. Maybe communication, though I think communication actually comes more into play in this game than games past. So let's bump that up to 180. It got 2 points left. What would, let's see. No, parry, fuck that, who cares. Now you also notice that we still have the honor stat here, and we have 91. I'm not sure if the max is supposed to be 200 or not, but it doesn't really matter. Honor among thieves, who cares. We can't detract any points. Let's put the extra 2 points into luck and get started. Oh, God, I love this game so much. Oh, good. It's hard to tell, but that is Aziza, and we're back at Aziza's place. I thank you, Rakesh, and my prince, for answering my summons. I have information for both of yous. As you know, 3 months ago in Razia, the evil Adavis attempted to unleash the Ginny Iblis, in order to rule the world. Great, now I'm thinking about giblets from Turkey. Happy Turkey Day, by the way, everybody. Ooh. And she's gonna play. Oh, Flashback. This looks nothing like the original chamber. There's a star there, and he's at this gate. But where's that big statue that was there that we stabbed in the dick a bunch of times? And we came through this door. We were never on the. Adavi stood before his hexagram, preparing to summon Iblis and shit. I'm sorry. Hear me, O dark powers! Light the darkness and bind Iblis to me forever. Yeah. And you remember I kind of screwed up the last one because I didn't have any daggers left. I had to bullshit my way through the entire ending sequence. You entered the room and broke the seal of Suleiman by moving the candle. You idiot! You destroyed my spell. Now you shall be destroyed. Take my little shurikens of light. Now, what I do like about this game, even though they have taken some really bizarre liberties with the events of this last one, because no, that's not how we did it.
No matter, help me, blah.
Nice sound effect, by the way. You threw your last dagger at Adavis and he fell to his doom. Yeah. Crap, the intro's going. I'll get into it later. We got plenty of time after a lot of talking, so hunker down, folks. Ooh, bubble. When Adavis died, his magical power was released, and I could sense the moment of his death. Such a release of power could be felt by skilled magic users all over the world. Still, there is some mystery concerning the death of Adavis, or Adavis, no matter what you want to say. It was brought to my attention that Adavis is actually named after, I think, one of the Sierra programmers who was named Al Davis. So technically you should pronounce, technically I guess we should pronounce it Ad Davis? Whatever. A. Davis? Whatever. It is very disturbing that the body of Adavis could not be found. Even with all of my magic, I cannot determine who or what removed the body or what became of it afterwards. I believe the unbinding of Adavis's power could have well had darker results. Now we are in my house in Shapier, as you can plainly see. Or not, because I got the lights out and looking all spooky. Hero, you have become the Prince of Shapier by order of the Sultan Harun al-Rashid. I know all this. We did this like 3 months ago. I live here. Rakesh now desires to return to his home in Tarna. And why Rakesh is not telling me this himself, I can't tell you. Last night, I received this message from the sorceress Krisha in Tarna. Oh, so this is like his wife. Oh, she's flat.
Well, please tell Rakesh that he must return quickly to Tarna. There is very serious talk of war here, and I think only Rakesh can bring peace. Oh, I sound like Cedric. I just discovered I was going for an Aunt B. I believe that there is more to this war than just the anger of 2 tribes. I believe that a demon has broken through this land and seeks to destroy us all. It is a poisonous demon.
In 3 days, a magical portal will open in Shapier and take Rakesh back to Tarna. I suggest that if you, Prince of Shapier, wish to truly be a hero, you should accompany Rakesh. Am I not a hero already? You've seen whatever. There is indeed a demon. It is probable that it was released into this world by the death of Adavis. Somehow. You must stop it and send it back to its own world. Now this is where you kind of start to see that Quest for Glory 3 was kind of shimmied in there amongst the original stories, because it was supposed to go right from Quest for Glory 1 to 2 to Shadows of Darkness. So this was kind of forced in as necessity, I guess. I can't remember the exact story behind it. But we'll get into more of that later. Here we are back at the palace.
It greatly grieves me to say farewell to such fine friends and honored guests. Rakesh, you're a great aid to me, and I sorrow to see you return to Tarna.
He's so tired he can't even rap. He's so sad.
Oh, great Sultan, it has been an honor to serve you.
Uhura, warrior of the Sambadi, you have been a most excellent guild master for the Adventurers Guild and a gifted instructor of combat. Thank you for your services to Shapier.
I leave Shapier with my greatest treasure, my son Shimba. I never forget this place, but it will be good to go home again.
My son, it breaks my heart to see you leave. We will always have a home here in Shapier. Come and embrace me, or take a dip in the pool. Water's great. I give you a special gift, since you have shown such skill with ropes.
What is he implying?
That I give you this set of magical grapnels. They will make any rope act as a magical rope and will grab and release at your command.
That will make things handy the way I use ropes. Thank you, Daddy. Oh, okay, and an awkward hug as I leave, which had a little chime to it, which is weird. As
Sultan, the magical portal to Tarna appears.
Farewell, all of you, and may you find the peace you seek.
All right, very slowly making my way towards the portal. Oh, ooh, look at Tarna. So now we're in. Oh, okay, no, no time to soak it all in, folks. We got business to attend to. One at a time, we all come moseying out through the portal. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. Quest for Glory 3, I think the way they had the original series planned, there would be 4 games in total. One representing,
It is good to see you again, creature. I'll finish this story later.
It is good to be with you again, little Quiche.
Creature, you have met Uhura of the Simbani village before. This is her son, Simba. Ha!
Amari, warrior. It is good to see you again, Uhura. That son of yours looks like a strong and healthy young cub. Oh, did I say cub because I'm a lion? Oh, I do generalize.
Bizarre creature, thank y'all for helping me return. Simba and I need to be getting back to our people, so, Quaharani and all that.
Quaharani, warrior Uhura.
Farewell, Uhura, you fine piece of ass, you.
Going on with your single mother self.
This is a young hero whom I Vita spoke about you with and stuff. He is the adopted prince of Shapier and a most honorable man for being a dirty fucking thief.
I am most honored to meet you, Prince of Shapier. I can sense that you are also skilled with magic. No, however, the use of magic is forbidden upon the streets of Tarna in order to protect those without magic.
And now, suddenly, inexplicably, I have control. So I'm going to use this opportunity to save so I don't have to listen to all that shit again. Oh, skill, eh? I'll leave that right in the middle. Speed, of course, move it up a little bit. Detail, max that fucker. And save. Save. There we go. Let's see. Enter Tarna. Alright, so let's start using our communication skills. Load. It's taking a surprisingly long time. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our communication skills to their utmost. Let's greet everybody. You greet Creature.
Hi! You will always be welcome at our house, young hero. No.
Then I get to tell about my adventures in Shapier and talking about Adavis.
It's like, we know all that, hero. We saw it all. I felt it. The unconscious Aziza spoke to me of Adavis. You must be indeed be a hero to defeat such a wicked wizard. Ooh.
And thus begins a very long talky scene, because now we gotta catch up with both of these fuckers and find out what's going on and why we've been summoned to Tarna to clean things up. So let's start with Rakesh. He probably knows as little about this as I do, but at least he's been through it all before. And it's good to see his leg healed up, too.
Tarna!
The city around Tarna, the city around this land, is called Tarna. You know what I'm saying, you fool. It's ruled by many people. The Lion Tart, my people, the Lion Tart. I hope that you can have the chance to appreciate the booty of this place. And when I say booty, I mean booty, because there's a party in Tarna.
Oh, speaking, Uhura!
We will see Uhura and Simba again in a few days. We will journey together and to her village and talk to her people and learn more about the war between the Simbani and the Leopard Man. I'm born today, motherfucker. Did you know? Simbani? Ooh, so you got to be about the Simbani. Simbani village is just about a day's journey from here.
Well, thanks for that. I want to learn. Well, whatever. I'll be able to meet the Simbani face to face eventually. Bunch of hicks, bunch of rednecks.
All I know of the Leopard Man is that they are a tribe of shape changers who dwell in the jungle. Yeah, and anybody who lives in the jungle, you know, ain't cool shape changers. The shape changers are humans who take on certain aspects of an animal through magic.
So like werewolves and shit. Awesome. But since they're leopard men, I guess they changed into giant leopard. Spoilers! Listen, jungle. The jungle, yeah, thanks. Yes, whatever. Let's see. So let's figure out what this war is all about.
War? What is it good for? Absolutely, leopard men.
I will spend the next couple of days finding out more information about this war. We'll speak about it later.
And I guess we'll ask about
Lion Tours. That's you.
The Lion Tours have ruled Tarna for as long as we have existed. Most Lion Tours had little to do with humans, though, although that is changing. Equality and all that, you know. The talk of war in some ways
is a good sign. Yeah, excellent. Why don't you smile, Rakesh?
For it means that Lion Tours have been accepting Simbani on our allies and friends.
Rakesh, you have been away a long time. There are several members of the Council of Judgment who will also respect humans. They were not like the Simbani, they're barely human. Bunch of redneck savages. There are also those who call for war's sake.
Ah, crap. I thought I was done with them. Alright, let's get through this real quick. So the Simbani. Okay, now he finally tells us about the Simbani. We had to ask him twice in a fucking row.
Although the Simbani tribesmen have supplied Tarna with meat for many decades, there are those Lion Tours who forget that Tarna depends on the Simbani for food. And without the Simbani, there will maybe no Tarna. Oh, God.
All right, so there's a bit. All right, interesting. So we're starting out with race relations for starters. So the story's getting in a little bit deep, actually. War.
As long as the talk of war remains, just talk. Tarna may benefit from these things. When the Lantards are forced to treat humans with respect, then the Lantards will learn to respect humans.
I realize that my Morris Day impersonation is getting more and more lispy as we go on. I can hardly wait to see where we are with Rakesh towards the end of this thing. It'll just be all like... let's see. And finally, Council.
Council of Judgment is made up of our wisest of all people. Crazy, of course, is a massive member of the council because she's all wise and all. Ain't that right, baby?
You know, I noticed that they finally are together, like, how many years of being apart, and they're just kind of, like, staring at each other. And Rakesh, you're so flat. Look at you. You have no definition whatsoever. Look at her. At least she's standing like a nice 3/4 angle.
That is because I am one of the few lions also studied magic.
It's because you are both magical and wise, my love.
Oh, Rakesh, you are smooth. Whoa! I can only wish to get that kind of smooth with my girl. Then again, all right, finally, we're through with Rakesh. Let's see what Raoul, what's her name, has to say with blah blah.
Welcome to our land, Prince of Shapier. Tarna is an ancient city, and you will find much to do here.
Now, sorry about all the talking scenes, but you know all these games start out with all the exposition. Gotta know what's going on. What if you're fresh to the game? You have no idea who these people are, so they gotta lay it on the line for you a little bit.
We Lion-Tars are a proud race, sometimes too proud for our own good. Most Lion-Tars live in the eastern section away from the city, away from the humans. I've chosen to live in the western section with the humans, as they are born much upon a Tarna as all people.
So are humans the second-class citizens, or Lion-Tar? I guess humans are, since, you know, we had to live in the ghettos. Let's see. Magic!
I am a worker of spells, specializing in teleportation and communication.
So she's like the IT professional of Tarna.
The magical portal which brought you here is an example of my magic. The magical portal allows people to travel, blah, 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 rituals.
Oh, great. So that's probably something I should have paid attention to. Ritual.
A ritual is a series of actions.
And if it's thank you, Miss Funk and fucking Wagnalls. I don't need a definition of what a ritual is. Then again, I guess this game could be played by small children. They don't know. Whatever. Fuck them.
War. What is it good for? The leader of the Simbani came to Tarna to ask us to ally with the Simbani against the Leopard Men. The Council of Judgment is divided to investigate this talk of war.
Okay, so the war is not actually involving the leopard. So the leopard, not the Leopard Men, the Simbani. Fuck. There's like 3 races in here, and I got them all backwards. The Lion-Tars are not actually involved with this war, so it's between the Simbani and the Leopard Men. There's something going on there, so they're going to act as mediators. So they're like the Switzerland of the African plains.
It's most unusual for the Council of Judgment to become involved with the affairs of humans.
The Council of Judgment decided to send a peace mission into the jungle to speak with the Leopard Men. It was ambushed at night. Only one human survived to speak of it. Rakesh. Rishaka was the leader of the peace mission.
Is he dead then?
I do not know. My magic tells me nothing. I do not think so. But that may only be the wishes of a mother's heart rather than true knowledge.
Forgiveness, our friend, but Rishaka is our daughter. Krisa, let us think more of this later.
They are taking that news really well. I mean, it's like, oh, by the way, it's like you figured you would have brought that up like right as he entered like the hallway, right out of the portal. It's like, Rakesh, our daughter is dead. Oh God, she might be dead. And he's like, oh, BT Dubs, we sent a war mission out and blah blah blah. And it's like, oh yeah, our only daughter might be dead and stuff. And he's like, oh, well, sucks. Well, tell me more. Okay, and then finally, let's ask about Rakesh.
Rakesh is my life mate.
I almost mixed my voice up there for a second.
Rakesh is my life mate. And my friend. He is so highly respected by the Council of Judgment that Raja, the King of Tarna, and the Rakesh's brother.
Fuck, I had to ask questions. Alright, Council, blah blah blah, gonna decide if we're gonna go to war, and Raja, collar-headed, hot-headed, blah blah blah. That is very like him, rather to be experienced. Okay, so, long and short of it, let's say goodbye and get out of here. Say goodbye, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Forgive me, I'll never mention lion vagina again. I'm so excited to go see.
I love it so much.
I'm piddling
at your feet with pride.